Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be my last makeup collection video. This one is savage. This one is ruthless. I definitely wanted to phrase these collection videos as collection videos. I was definitely doing some light decluttering in some of the videos, but in some videos I hardly got rid of anything. Like, I feel like my foundation collection, I kept most of my stuff. I didn't get rid of a lot of things, so I didn't want to focus on decluttering. I wanted to make it more of a collection, showing you guys the things I have. So yeah, I felt like all of the other videos were more focused on that, but this video is a little different. You guys are gonna see, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I try to post about 3 to 4 times a week. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. If you guys like to see makeup collection videos, I have a makeup collection 2022 playlist. I will link it up in the cards for you guys so you guys can watch it. It's a very bingeable playlist, so highly recommend checking that out if you guys are interested in seeing all of my makeup. This video is ruthless. I said the word in my thumbnail and it's for good reason. I don't always get rid of a lot of things, but my drawers are full. Especially wait until we get to the eyeshadow bases and like the gel liners. It gets a little chaotic in that section, but I basically lumped everything together as far as setting sprays, powders, what else? Yeah, the eye bases, just random shit that's in my collection that I needed to go through, that needed to get thrown out, that I just don't use, that I had to have like really tough conversations with myself. So if you like to see a ruthless, more like a declutter slash collection, then this is the video for you, and let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so in true KARENHARRIS fashion, I still have a ton of decluttering I need to do. I posted my blush, highlighter, face palettes, and eyeshadow palette kind of collection videos, and some of those videos I got rid of stuff. Some of them I kind of kept most of my stuff. It just kind of depends. The whole goal of this is to really show you my collection, but I have a bunch of primers that I want to go ahead and go through, and I'm not really a big primer gal to begin with, so I really need to be a little bit more decisive with these. So let's go ahead and just look and see what I have here. So I have this one from Il Makiage. This is a hydrating setting spray. I have my primers and a whole bunch of stuff in one drawer, so I don't know how the setting spray snuck in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. Same for this Chantecaille Serum Hyaluronic Anti blah 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 blue light protection hyaluronic serum. I really haven't used this since I got it. I think this was gifted to me, so I'm gonna be ruthless because my drawers are overflowing and I don't want to live like this. So this one's going. I bought this one with my own money. This is the Rich Bitch moisturizer from Freck, I think is the name of the brand. I saw someone talk about this during the Sephora sale and I wanted to try it, but it's definitely not one of my favorite moisturizers, and again, I need to make room in my collection, so it's gonna go. I really like this Laneige Glowy Makeup Serum. I use this as a primer to hydrate my skin. I feel like I've used up quite a bit of it. I can't really see how much is left, and this dropper isn't like my favorite. I feel like I should go ahead and get rid of this because it's probably gonna go bad by the time I decide to use it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this one go. I'm gonna get rid of this Jaclyn Cosmetics eye primer that came out with her collection or collaboration with her mom. I don't really love this. I think I was gonna return it, which is why I kept it in the box, but I never got to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. I'm gonna get rid of this MAC. This is the Strobe Cream. This is so nice. I really don't use this enough and it's pretty old, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Il Makiage No Filter Primer as well. This one was gifted to me from the brand and I never use it, so we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye. This e.l.f. Halo Glow is nice. I just don't know if I need this. I think I could have gone like a shade lighter too, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the declutter pile as well, see if one of my friends might want this. Okay, I have a bunch of these P. Louise bases. I haven't used this one. This is Rumor, I think 5. I think I used Rumor 4 all the time, but yeah, I just have a bunch of them that I never really go back to. I don't know what to do with these. I think I might keep I'll just hold on to these for now. I really like this NYX one. It's a really good affordable drugstore eye primer, so I'm going to keep that. That one was actually recommended to me by you guys, and it was such a good recommendation. I'm going to keep the Glamlite ones too. I need to use these ones more, so I'm going to keep those. I'm going to get rid of this one from Beauty Bay, another affordable one, but I don't remember like particularly being in love with this, so gonna get rid of it. Gonna get rid of the Profusion one as well. I prefer the NYX one if I'm gonna use something affordable, so it's gonna be a pass for me on this. Kaleidos reformulated the tone activator, and the new version is so much better, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This Colored Rain primer, I can't remember how I feel about this one, so I might hold on to this and try it. This Sigma eyeshadow base is a shimmer eyeshadow base. I definitely prefer the shade Ignite, which is like a cream lid shade that I use currently as my eyeshadow primer, but I'm going to hold on to this just in case I need it for something. I didn't particularly love the ABH eye base. I know a lot of people really like this one, but it's a pass for me. I don't really like this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I know a lot of people said this is a dupe for the Milk Primer. I didn't really like the Milk one either, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. Okay, Alter Ego. I don't really remember. I don't think I really am that excited about this eyeshadow primer, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. Auric. This is really nice. This Glow Lust. I think this was her first product. I just have so many products like this, and I just don't know that I need all 3, especially now with me kind of being really into like matte skin. But I think I'll just hold on to these and see if I end up using them this year. The Juvia's Place eye primer is one of my favorites as well, so I'm going to hold on to this. And then the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas, I definitely prefer this one over the one that comes in like the pan, but I don't use this a ton. I would love to just pan this and get it out of my collection. So maybe that could be one of my goals in 2023. I'm not sure, but I'm going to hold on to this. And yeah, I think it's pretty much the only primer really that I have other than a few that I'm using currently. So yeah, I'm going to put that back in with the stuff. And then these are the eyeshadow primers I'm keeping for now. I have eyeshadow primers all over my collection, so I'm going to keep pulling them from wherever I can find them and showing them to you guys in this video. Okay, so this is a bit of a hodgepodge situation. I keep this on the very top drawer of my filming desk, and it's like primers, just random stuff that I just need to clean out. So let's just go through it together. I'm just going to include it in this one because it has a lot of primers. So yesterday, actually, I was looking for my glitter glue. I couldn't find the NYX one, so I ended up grabbing this one from e.l.f. This is a really good drugstore glitter eyeshadow base, so I'm going to keep that. And then of course I found the NYX one after I used it, so we're going to keep that. I have these Sigma lashes that I could probably rewear, but honestly I'll probably just grab a new set. But these ones are really nice and very natural looking, so yeah, this is from Sigma and they're the doe-eyed lashes style. I really need to try this. This is the Unearthly eyeshadow base. I think this is a metallic eye base, so I need to try that, so we're going to keep that. I'm going to go ahead and toss my lash glue because I've been getting some PR from Kiss, and I think it's time for me to like replace all these old lash glues with something new. Same with this one from Lily Lash. I really like having a liner lash glue. I'm not very good at applying falsies, so this makes it pretty idiot proof. One of the hacks I saw with this is to put some of this on the actual lash band, and it really helps adhere the lash to your lid. Okay, so in 2022 I fell in love with these NYX paints, these SFX paints. So I bought quite a few of the shades, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep these. I keep these in my filming drawer so I can use them as a eye base if I need to. I also clearly need to just stop buying black eyeshadow bases because I just grab them from different brands, but I never use them. And I did the same thing with these e.l.f. pots, or not this, but these e.l.f. pots, because I was like, oh, those are fun colors. Let me get them as eye bases, and now I just have so many. I love the ABH brow brushes, so I have a bunch of those. I use Domi brushes like this for my eye bases, but clearly these ones are kind of dirty. This is like my one eyeliner that's been sitting out here because I've been using my setup a little differently, so I need to put this with my everyday makeup that I use for filming. This is another one of my favorite eyeshadow primer brushes. As you can see, it's very dirty, so I need to do something about that. These are more brow brushes, so we gotta keep them over here. This is a little magnetic tool that I use when I'm showing you guys single shadows. There's no reason for this to be in here. Little lash trimming scissors. Okay, this is like a sample of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara that needs to get thrown out. We've got the Sigma brow gel. This is really nice. I've always wanted to try this, so I'm glad that I finally got a chance to. So this is my current favorite eyeshadow primer. This is the Sigma eyeshadow base in the shade Ignite. It's a really nice like cream colored eye base, and my friend Angie's the one that turned me on to this. She's been using this for years, and so I'm finally glad I got to try that. As you can see, I have an eye base problem. Here's my favorite Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer in the shade 1. I think the other one in my drawer is too dark, actually. Anyway, this is a teeny tiny duo glue that I'm gonna toss. Okay, I really wanted this Melt eyeliner. They sent it to me because I had that moldy Gemini palette. And of course I haven't used this. This color is so cute. It's like a ginger color. So I should probably try to do something with that. Here's more e.l.f. bases. This e.l.f. Like brow soap gel thing is nice, but I really don't need this, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my declutter pile. Okay, we have a brow pencil from ColourPop that I'm never gonna use. Another little brush that I use for eyeshadow primer. Another lash glue from Kiss. This one's probably newer. I should probably check that. And then another Sigma eye base. This is the shade Radiance. Again, did I already show you guys this? Maybe. Oh no, I do have another one over here. So I have, do I have 2 Radiance? Okay, I have 2 Radiance. So I'll probably go ahead and throw one into a declutter pile because I sure don't need 2. And then this is a e.l.f. eyeshadow stick. And I don't know what the shade is, but this is the color. It's like a green shade. Okay, I'm telling you, this is going to be so random because I'm just going through like drawers and drawers of stuff that I've just got to get through. So we've got powder now, and I'm going to keep my Gucci powder because it was fancy and expensive and I don't want to get rid of it. Really like the Charlotte Tilbury powder as well, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep my Hourglass powder. It's one of my favorites. This one from Kosas, I never really got along with, which is odd because I love a lot of Kosas things. So I should probably declutter this because I have dry skin and I'm never going to get through all these powders to begin with. So we're going to put that in the going out of here pile. I do like the ABH powder. This is massive. I'm going to hold on to it though because I'm not just going to get rid of things to get rid of them. I've bought most of these things with my own money, so I'm not going to just get rid of them just to make room. I'm going to just make it work and reorganize things. This By Terry powder was gifted. I really don't get the hype with this one, so that can go. This one is from, I think this is from a Korean brand. It's probably something I got with like a Look Fantastic deal that I did, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. This one from Midas Cosmetics, they did come back. They changed their name and came back, but I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that because I'm not gonna probably use that. The Glowish powder from Huda is from this year. I know a lot of people didn't like this powder. I didn't think it was that bad, so I'm gonna hold on to it. This Jaclyn powder is the Luminous powder in the shade Brilliant. I will say I haven't used this a ton, but I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it and see what I can do to use it more. And then I have this OPB powder. I think this got sent to me or it was in like a Trend Mood box or something. I really haven't use this much, but I don't need this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the declutter pile. Tatcha. This is the silk powder. I'm gonna hold on to this one. This Urban Decay All Nighter has such pretty packaging. I don't even think Urban Decay sells this one anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. We've got this RCMA powder. I was really excited for this one because the other powder that they have that literally comes in like a spice jar was such a pain in the butt. So I was really excited when they made a pressed version, but I hardly ever use this one. So that's gonna go. We've got the Hourglass Ambient powder. This one is very dewy. I'm not like in love with this one, but I really like the Hourglass brand and I don't feel like getting rid of it just yet. So I'm gonna hold on to that. And then we have the Uma powder. I just got this one this year, so I'm gonna hold on to this one. It has really cool packaging. This is the shade Honey. And yeah, it's really a cool little thing here. Okay, this one pains me to get rid of, but the other day I opened this up to use it and the smell just, it's so intense, like baby powder smell. I know they've reformulated this one so it doesn't have a fragrance. And I did buy it in the shade, I think, Cherry Bomb. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. This is the Sigma. This was like an under eye powder they did this year. It was very confusing. It launched with their under eye like color corrector little palettes, those duos. This one though has like a sheen to it, so I don't really know how you would use this in your under eye. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and declutter this one because I love their soft focus setting powder. That one actually sits on my filming desk and I'm gonna keep this one and get rid of the other one. I think somebody sent me this or I bought it myself. I can't quite remember, but this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Pressed Face Powder in Medium Dark 15. I think I'm okay to let that one go. Okay, so we have more powders. This one is from Menagerie. I don't really use this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter. This is the NYX Finishing Powder. I think Angie and Heather might stop being friends with me if I declutter that, so I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm just gonna try and condense these down. I'm gonna get rid of this Rodial powder. This is the glass powder. I think this one was sent to me as well, and I just don't love it. The Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. This one launched in 2022, and it's a nice powder. I prefer the Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. I have the shade 2, and I really want to use this one up because then I could just like move it out of my collection and be done. The Say powder I feel like is very raved about. I don't know if I have concrete thoughts on this one, so I'm going to keep that. This one was sent to me from a friend. This is the NARS Translucent Crystal Powder. Everybody loves this one. I tried it. I put it in my Shop My Stash. I don't get it, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Radiant Light Powder. This is the one that's glowy, so now I'm confused. Do I not like this one as well? I need to try this one some more. See, this is why we do collection videos, so we can like see what we actually have. So I'm gonna hold on to this one. We'll put those two together and hopefully I can put that in a future Shop My Stash. These are like multi-chrome eyeliners from Unearthly, but I'm gonna keep them with my primers, I think. I'm gonna try and figure stuff out. Eyeliners, eyeshadow primers, eye bases are gonna go in one drawer, so I just have like one place to check, and the same with this Melt green eyeliner. I wanted this shade Fortune forever, and I finally picked it up, and I've literally never put it on my eyes. I bought this powder this year. This is the Vestman Atelier powder that everybody was freaking out about. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. This was definitely $75 that I just could have set on fire instead of buying this, but I have it, so I'm going to hold on to it. We'll see. And then I have this one. This is the one I said I had hit pan on, I think. Yeah, so that is pretty much it for powders, I think. These ones are going to go in with my primers. Okay, so I keep all of my setting sprays in a drawer too, just to kind of make it easy. I prefer to store these standing up, but it is what it is. So I have this brand new makeup fixer from OFRA that they sent me. I need to use this up because I don't want to just throw it away. And then this is the original one that I bought like years and years and years ago. So maybe I should get rid of this. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I've never had like a makeup fixer go bad on me, but this is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of this one. Okay, so I have this Beauty Sanitizer Mist for sanitizing things in my setting spray drawer, which makes no sense. So I need to take that out. And then we have this Huda Beauty one. This is also oh so old. I think I probably just don't like love this. It's like very much like hairspray for your face. I don't know, we'll see. I'll think about it. This Chantecaille Pure Rose Water, I don't know. I don't think I like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my declutter pile. The Morphe spray, I just used one up. I think I like repurchased this in a deal and I don't love it. I feel like my favorite setting sprays right now are like Charlotte Tilbury, the MAC Fix Plus. So I'm not just gonna throw it out, but yeah, kind of regret. This one's really nice for skincare if you're using like hyaluronic acid and stuff and you want like something to hydrate your face. I would highly recommend this one. It was recommended to me as well. So I'm gonna keep that. Love MAC Fix Plus. I don't know why I bought so many of these mini little freaking bottles. They must have like said that they're gonna like have limited stock of these, I think, at first, the scented ones. So I like bought so many of these. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Anyway, I'm gonna keep them and use them up, of course. I would like to use this up. This is the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. This one's also from OFRA. This is the Rose Makeup Fixer, so I'll hold on to that. I really tried to love this Laneige one because I love the toner, but I really don't like the setting spray. I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. I've tried to use this up. I've tried to spray my face with this while I'm doing skincare and I just don't like it. Okay, so these two are clearly in the wrong spot. These are just two of the other soft focus setting powders from Sigma. I did a video with them, so I did swatch these ones, but I'm just going to keep them on hand if I ever do like somebody else's makeup. I'll just keep them. So I'll move these to my powder drawer. And then this is the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. I think this was so hyped when it first launched and I bought it, of course, because I fell for the hype. But I'm gonna try and use this one up too because, yeah, I would like to just have like one or two setting sprays top. So it's definitely something I try really hard not to buy backups of because I want to use them up and I have used a lot of it up. So that's kind of my goal for 2023. Okay, you guys, this part of the declutter, you're going to need Jesus if you don't like to watch people throw stuff away. But honestly, this drawer is so just untouched this last year and I know it and it's time. It's time to get rid of this stuff because I'm never going to use it and it's just sitting here. So this can go to a beautiful home. I was going to use these. I never did. These are the Midas Cake Liner palettes. So they're off to a new home. I'll maybe, you know, try and get these to a artist so that they can get used, unlike what I'm doing with them, which is nothing. These all need to go. I've literally never used them since I put them in this drawer last. So yeah, Karen doesn't need to buy any more glitter topper thingies because I don't use them. Okay, let's go through this. This is so sad because it's these beautiful like Danessa Myricks color fixes. I think I'm going to put these in with the eyeshadow bases. I'm going to start a new drawer, so I'm going to keep those. These, oh gosh, these are so pretty from Lethal, but they are separated and I mean, I don't think I can revive these. So I'm going to go ahead and toss these ones from Lethal because I just don't use them and it's time. This one from Natasha Denona still looks okay, so I'm going to put them with the other eyeshadows. This one needs to go as well. It's all separated. You guys are going to kill me, but I think I'm going to go ahead and give all of these Sydney Grace ones. I think they're all just so old. Like I've had these since before I had my daughter and like when we lived in our old house. So these are just old. I don't feel comfortable decluttering them to somebody else because I don't want to give anybody any eye diseases that they didn't have before. So these are all just gonna go in the trash because they're expired. They say they have a 6-month shelf life and these are definitely older than 6 months. Okay, this Danessa Myricks I'm gonna add to the others. This part's gonna suck, you guys, but these are old. Like, I'm so grateful to Lethal for sending them to me, but I'm not gonna be able to use these. So I'm just gonna go through and keep the ones that are still, like this one's just like moving in in the container. So they're just old. They need to go. Some of them are new, so I can keep those. But Lethal sent me like the very first ones that they did. So I just don't expect them to live for like 1,000 years. You know, these have a 6-month shelf life. So they're not going to be good. And that's okay. So I'm just going to open them up. Maybe we'll play some music while I go through these. I know I get a lot of satisfaction watching people declutter things that are old and that they're not using. This one looks fine, so I'm going to keep that. We'll put that in with my other eyeshadow bases. This is a melt eyeliner that I lusted after, so I'm going to keep this shade. It's so gorgeous. It's called Colibrif. I don't know. It's a beautiful emerald green. These ones survived my last declutter, so I'm just done with these. It's all like these JD Glue liners. I mean, they're fun to have, but they're separated. And this Pixie one, I mean, I'm just going to toss, I think, pretty much everything in these drawers because I haven't touched any of this stuff in the last year. So let me just go through those quick too and see. Yeah, these are all like old. They're just old. They just need to go. I need to like stop just thinking about money because I didn't touch these at all this year. These Morphe ones I'm going to keep because they look okay and just in case I feel like playing with glitter. And then there's this little one from Beaute, so I'll hold on to those three. I'm going to toss this JD Glow one as well. I've got these two products here. This Lit glitter glue is so intense. It's a little much for what I need. Like if you're doing like drag shows or performances, this is amazing, but it's a little much for me. So I'm gonna maybe see if I can give this one to an artist as well. I do have another Inglot, what is this called? Duraline. I never use Duraline. So I'm gonna see if I can find somebody to give these to. I think I bought these from Shop Missy, and as you can see, they're unused. I'm gonna try and move them into like a main drawer just to see if I'll use them. Otherwise, I will give them away. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give these away too. These are Sydney Grace single eyeshadow bases. I just never use them. I have this beautiful single eyeshadow from Touch of Soul. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give the Sydney Grace eyeshadows away. These two I feel like I want to keep for sentimental purposes. This is Solstice from Urban Decay. It's the only single Urban Decay eyeshadow I have, I think, that's not like sentimental and expired. So I'm gonna keep these two, we'll see, but these are all gonna go find a nice, lovely new home. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to opening my Lethal gel liners to see how many of these are expired. Ooh, look at that. It's like there's no moisture. Look at this one. There's like no moisture around it. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. I feel nutty for having held on to this. This I bought, I think, from one of the Melt. Oh, it's still popping. Okay, we'll keep this one. It's from one of the Melt collections. They did these glitters. If I ever feel like throwing a sparkle on, you know, it's nice to have. Ooh, these, I forgot about these from Unearthly. I know I have some somewhere else. This is like a liquid multi-chrome shadow. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, it's pretty. Let me swatch this for you. Ooh, how pretty is that? Look at my finger. Okay, so these are the ones that are getting thrown. Let's check some more. That one looks, oh, it's okay. Let's hold on to it. This shade looks really dry. Another Unearthly one, I'm gonna keep that. This is from Danessa Myricks. Laser Beam. I'll hold on to that. This looks old. Okay, it's still kicking. We'll keep it. That one's fine. Some of these are newer. Some of them are crusty AF. This one's fine. Some of these are old. Yeah, see, there's like no moisture left. No moisture left. No moisture left. No moisture left. This one looks okay. Oh, it's pretty dry. I mean, I was able to pick up something. I don't think I'll use that. This one has no moisture left. Do you see? I can see the whole rim of the jar. They're just old, you guys. These products are wonderful from Lethal, especially if you love colorful gel liners. I just have had them since they first launched, so they're old. Okay, this one's, I think, one of the original colors as well. Dry. Dry. That one's not super dead, but it's close. This one's dry. This one is like shaking in here. Oh my goodness. Dry. Dry. This one I think is from Ectoplasm. I think this is one of Teresa's shades, but it's pretty close to going out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter that because I have a few that I kept, so I'm good. Okay, you guys, that is it for my super random, super ruthless collection slash declutter video. I love filming collection videos. It is so much fun for me. I feel like I learn something every single time I do one, so I really want to do a 6-month update in 2023, so I hope I make the time to do it. I just think it's so fun to see people's collections, see the progress, see what they're keeping, what they're into, what they're getting rid of. So I'm gonna try and hold myself accountable and do a mid-year update next year. Let's see how it goes. These do take a ton of time to put together, so it might be a little rough. I do need to declutter my lip products as well. I just don't know if I'm gonna find the time to do that just yet, but you know, that might be one that gets thrown in like January or February. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this wild collection slash declutter video. Let me know, what is the most out of control section of your makeup collection? Or if you have a drawer or like a product that you've been avoiding decluttering, confess that in the comments because I want to know. I want to know some juicy tea. You guys better spill some secrets down there for me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. If you're wondering about this eye look, I already have this video up. It's an older video at this point, I'm thinking. Pat McGrath in Star Wars, if you want to see my thoughts on it. But that is it, you guys. I will talk to you in another video very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.